All right, we're moving to the bars here now for OA. Up first is Ella.
A very strong leadoff routine for all of our Ames here. You look to have your leadoff be someone who's consistent and you know that they can hit a nice clean routine, so she did a great job of that.
And finished it off with a stick on that dismount. Her feet did not move at all. That was an awesome routine from Ella. We'll get the score there for Ella, and then up next is going to be Courtney. The score for Ella was a 7-0. Pretty good starting score. Let's see what Courtney can do here.
Another nice clean routine there.
Up next, we're going to have Lexi.
We'll be seeing these routines get a little bit more difficult as the lineup progresses. Great save there. You saw she lost a little bit of her form. She almost fell, but she got it together.
We're going to see a giant here. A very difficult skill.
A much more difficult routine there. You saw a couple form breaks throughout, but overall a very strong, difficult routine that will have a higher start value. So we're hoping to see the scores go up from here.
The score for Courtney was a 7-1, so they are building, and we'll see if Lexi can keep that momentum up. Up next, we're going to have Abby. We saw her on the vault. Here she is on the bars. We're going to see a much similar routine to Lexi here. She's going to do the pirouetting element on the low bar, followed by the giants on the high bar.
A nice clean routine there from Abby. You saw her hit her feet on the ground on the low bar. That is a deduction. But she was able to save it and finish off with a nice clean high bar.
Up next we have Fiona. She's going to be doing a full twisting dismount, which is very difficult, and we haven't seen that yet today. So look forward to that. All right, here goes Fiona. All right, she didn't make it over on that pirouette, so she's going to try it one more time.
So anytime you see the gymnast fall off of the event, it will be a 5/10 deduction. So she'll get a 5/10 deduction for that, but she's starting over here. Just didn't quite have enough lean over the bar to make it over. It's a very difficult skill.
We did see her make some beautiful ones in the warm-up.
Very difficult dismount coming up, though, so we'll look to see her put that to her feet.
There it is. Beautiful.
She really just does have great natural swinging ability, so that will be a huge score for them moving forward throughout the season. you have to keep in mind this is their first meet of the season. So this is where they want to get all their mistakes out. They want to learn how to compete in this lineup, and they'll get stronger going forward.
Definitely a lot of potential in this bar lineup. Finishing it up is going to be Katie. The score for Abby was a 7-7, by the way, so the scores are building here, looking good.
Beautiful
Absolutely
pirouette there
beautiful.
from Katie.
Stunning. Wow. That was a beautiful, beautiful routine there from Katie. She has amazing form. Wait, did you guys try and start it? And it wouldn't?
We tried everything, and so did the telling guy.
All the buttons were on. I couldn't hit the brake. I couldn't hit in neutral.
And the telling guy tried it too. And my mom.
All right, the score there for Katie was an 8-6. Awesome score.
Yeah, it's like I think.
Hello?
Leading off beam lineup here, we have Avery Rivers.
Nice routine there for Avery. Beam is one of the hardest events to lead off on. You really want to have a nice, consistent routine there to get the team going. And that's just what Avery did.
Up next, I believe we have Courtney. Here goes Courtney starting her routine now. The score is in for Avery. It's a 7.2, so a solid leadoff score there. We'll look to see that build throughout the lineup. That fall will be a 5/10 deduction. She was looking to connect that into another skill, which is a required part of each beam routine.
She's going to try it again right here.
Slight wobble in between, so we'll see if the judge gives it credit, but she's able to stay on that time. Each gymnast has a different start value or highest potential score depending on the difficulty of each skill they do, as well as the connections between their leaps and jumps.
Here comes her dismount. Nice cartwheel tuck to finish off the routine. Coming up next, we're going to have Lexi. We saw her on bars, and now she's going to be attempting the beam.
Scores in for Courtney. It's a 7.4. Nice connection there. Beautiful straddle position in both of those jumps. That's a lot of bonus in that combination.
Just a little too much speed on that full turn. Hopefully she can finish up the rest of the routine with minimal deductions.
The full turn is a required skill in each routine, and it's a lot more difficult than it looks. So it's definitely a dreaded skill for all of them. Great save there on that split 3/4.
Really good fight. Nice back tuck there from Lexi. Very tricky skill.
And a stuck landing. That routine has so much potential. Lots of difficulty, not only in the skills, but also in the jumps and leaps, too.
She really fought a lot in that routine to stay on the beam, which is a really great thing to see from your athletes. All right, up next we're going to have Fiona.
Scores in for Lexi. It's an 8.0. So you can imagine without that fall that she had, she's going to have a really high score for their beam lineup.
Here comes her flight series.
So you saw some of the other athletes connecting cartwheels. She's going to connect 2 back handsprings in a row, which is a lot more difficult, a lot more value in that connection, and she pretty much nails it.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Just a little bit off in that jump connection there. Not quite able to save it.
Nice full turn.
You see she touched her hands down on the mat on that dismount. That will be counted as a fall, which is a 5/10 deduction. We'll look to see her, instead of touching her hands, just take a step forward next time.
Huge potential in that routine, though. Towards the end of the season, that's going to be a really good routine to watch. All right, up next, we're going to have Abby.
Abby's a really strong beam worker, so we'll look to see a very difficult and clean routine here. Scores in for Fiona. That is a 7.7.
Here's her flight series. She's going to do 2 back walkovers in a row. She had a slight wobble there, so she's going to try it again. There it is. Absolutely beautiful.
Very difficult element here. It's a side aerial. And she's able to save it.
Great fight on that. Here comes her dismount. It's very difficult. She's going to do a round off into a full twist. Wow. Very solid routine there from Abby. Lots of difficulty, and she really nailed everything. That's going to be a great score, and we're going to have Katie to finish up the rotation. Hopefully she can build off of Abby's routine.
Score for Abby is in. It's an 8.7.
Katie has the same flight series as Abby, and it was absolutely beautiful. Tricky combination there. That was a switch leap into a standing back tuck.
And a nice full twisting dismount there. What a clean routine from Katie there. A great anchor performance.
Her and Abby finished up the rotation very nicely with 2 solid hit routines. The score for Katie is an 8-8. Very solid score there. Very solid routine there from Ella. She started off with a nice, beautiful full and ended with a very clean layout. Sorry. Round off handspring tuck there on the last pass. Also very clean. Sorry about that, guys. Up next is going to be Lexi.
Score is in. It's an 8.35. Moving on to our next performer, it's Lexi. Very difficult jump combination there. She did it well.
Solid first tumbling pass for her. She did a nice full there. Here's her second pass.
Great height on that last pass. And a good ending there from Lexi.
Very solid routine there from Lexi. All right, up next we're going to have Fiona. All right, the score for Lexi just came in. It's an 8-5. And here's Fiona starting her routine. Nice first pass there. She did a front tuck step out into a back layout.
Nice straddle position in those jumps there. And a really pretty double turn. Ending with that full twist. We saw other athletes start with that pass. She ends with it, which is even more difficult. A little wobble there on the ending pose, but she covers it nicely.
All right, the score for Fiona is an 8-4, so OA has 3 really solid scores so far. We'll see if the back half of the lineup can keep it up. Going now is Courtney.
Beautiful full twisting layout. Great height. She sticks her front tuck. Great connection pass. Great height, really, on all three tumbling passes. A strong floor routine there from Courtney.
Yeah, that was a very nice routine. She had excellent height on all of her tumbling passes.
Score for Courtney, an 8.8.
And here's Abby starting her routine.
Really difficult pass to start with. She has a front layout, front pike.
Nice jumps there. Beautiful split position.
Beautiful full twisting layout there as her second pass. Great split position in those leaps and a nice straddle jump connection.
Nice routine there for Abby. Lots of fun in that one. All right, we have the last performer of the day here, Katie. Score for Abby is an 8-6. Beautiful jumps there from Katie.
Difficult opening pass here. She's trying a 1.5, and she nails it. That's the best I've actually seen her do it.
Nice leaps there. She actually went over split, which is very good to see.
Another really powerful pass there. She does a front pike and a front tuck.
Very beautiful routine there for Katie. What a way to finish. We'll get the score for her in a second here. The score for Katie was an 8-7. Great ending to this meet.